After watching some videos online, I decided to come back and revisit this tool I bought a while ago and never really got much results out of. Pretty much just got sawdust and then the card scraper. I hear so many good, wonderful things about it. When I first got it, I was able to produce some nice shavings for about 10 minutes and then could never resharpen it to get it there again. I have various card scrapers that I bought in a set, various different shapes. I've only ever used the square one. I have never done anything yet that I have used these curved blades. That'll probably change as my woodworking gets a little more challenging. Okay, so what I did is I went ahead and clamped this up. I just got a couple boards. This piece of MDF here is actually a bench stop that I have. So I'm just going to take this, and it says just to true up this edge. It's nice and flat. So what it says then to do, take a couple passes here, nothing major, just to get rid of the burr. And to true that edge up. Okay. Yep, there we go. It's pretty good. So now this edge is supposedly should be nice and square. Okay, I got this little vise from Wilton, 20 bucks. It's nice. It clamps right on my workbench, and then when I don't need it, I store it underneath. It cost me like 20 bucks. It's really come in handy. This was my only vise before I got the bench vise there. What I used to do to burnish this, which is we're going to push down the metal on the top to kind of flatten it out and start to create like a little cutting edge, like a little burr that will grab the wood. I used to use this old screwdriver, right? Nothing fancy, just an old screwdriver, but never really did a good job. And I'm thinking because of its age, the metal's not really as hard as it needs to be. So I could do a couple things. And I could have probably used a modern screwdriver, might have done a little better job. But for 25 bucks, I went to Woodcraft and I got a burnisher. 25 bucks. Figured I'll probably have it for the rest of my woodworking career, and whoever then will get it after me will get much use out of it. So they say just hold everything perpendicular. And that's not working because it's sliding in this space. So, okay, I moved it to my bench vise. And they're good. There we go. Oh, that seems to be working. Feeling a burr. Okay, both sides I feel it. So I'm going to go a couple more passes. Okay. And they say then to roll it 5 degrees. I don't know what 5 degrees is. I could get out a fancy thing, but I'm just going to angle it slightly. Passes on an angle. So I feel that burr. So let's get a piece of wood and see what we can do with it. Another tip I saw, I don't know if it was what it was, but where I saw it, I think it was a magazine or it could have been a TV show, but this magnet, it's just a magnet you'd get through the mail. For some doctor's office. Put it on the back. That helps my fingers from the heat buildup. So, see. Hold it 2 fingers. Push in from the back. Well, didn't do a good job at all. nothing but dust. I'm going to go ahead, set up, do the whole thing again, redo it. I'm going to go ahead, take my burnisher, feeling it, and this is right around the point I stopped the last time, so I'm going to go ahead and keep going. Starting to really, yeah, it's getting more pronounced. Okay, so now I'm just going to take some light passes at an angle to kind of hook that a little bit, but not go over it. Okay, now let's try it again. Actually getting shavings. I think I could have probably went a little bit further with it, but I'm happy. That surface took care of the tear out in that cherry. So I think I just wasn't working the metal long enough. I've seen videos where, I mean, it's like boom, 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 they're done. Maybe that's after they already prepped the edge. But all the stuff I read never really told me how long to keep going, or so I think actually burnishing longer was the key for me. And I can feel more of a burr, and I'm actually getting shavings. So I think I just haven't been burnishing. You know, you see videos where, but I think that's, you know, there's already something there. I wasn't starting from scratch. So I think it worked. I can see lots of places where I can use it, especially now that I'm starting to get into, you know, more woods like maple and cherry and woods that burn easily and do produce some tear out. I've worked on cherry projects where this would have been a lifesaver because you're going to be sanding forever. So I think it's a keeper, and it's back in my shop as a tool. Someday I'll get to the curved ones, but until I have a need for that, I don't think I'm going to go ahead and even bother sharpening them up. There'll come a day when I'll need to. So thanks for watching. This is just a little quick update, and it's nice to have you back in my shop, Mr. Card Scraper. Oh, now it's going to rust. Damn it. Bye.